never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
If there was anybody who had massive pressure on their shoulders coming into this year, it's surely him. You know, runner-up in the championship. He wants to be a junior GP champ, a Red Bull Rookies champ in the same year, like the riders all before.
Just from Gonzalez, they're spread out across the track. Oh my goodness, it's so tight.
Last year, only just as we're seeing here, this is Veda overtaking Danish there through for him as Pugliese now picks his pocket into the final turn. That is an impressive move because that is...
Veda Pratama has the advantage, can push him back into second place, ahead of number 11 Gonzalez.
One of the fastest sections on the circuit. That really took a lot of... so fast into there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I say they don't break, they flick it in there.
Danish has moved up another couple of spots, Peter. He's up into 7th place now. There he is in the middle of this shot, just behind Bravery there.
And he did it beautifully, didn't he? Absolutely superbly.
But as I was saying with...
scrubbing off the speed, then on the brakes as they go into the left-hander. And absolutely sensational.
Fernandez there. So Danish feeling a bit more in it. Maybe the pressure's taken off in some kind of Uriarte. I mean, it's one thing to come in your rookie season and shock everybody with no expectation, but what do you do? Well, now it's getting spicy because Pratama has not got the lead that he once had, and it's Uriarte weird way. Although Brian Uriarte is much closer in the championship to him now as we look ahead from Danish when there is that expectation. Well, he's harnessing it and he's doing very well with it at the moment. I'll take up the inside of Pugliese, who gets the switch back there, or does he? No, Uriarte says no way. Just to Uriarte. Maybe Danish is feeling a bit more in the groove and a bit more up for the fight now.
Well, that's right, and of course he was, you know, with that incredible group of guys at the front of the cup last year.
Other than that into turn 2, up the climb towards turn 3 we go, and you think it's steep on the way down for the...
My goodness, it is.
Oh, and he cuts right across the front of Beñat Fernandez. Goodness me, he's squid.
Everybody except him has moved up to Moto 3, but he's still too young, even with the 1-year dispensation.
The reverse corkscrew. This is quite a brutal climb for any runner or cyclist, as we seized him as much as you possibly can. That was sensational.
Okay, right. For being in the top 3 in the Rookies Cup, he's not old enough to ride in Moto 3, otherwise he'd be in the...
Oh, we've got 2 riders down, unfortunately. Joel Pons and Christian Daniel down and out of this race.
It is the 54 of Veda Pratama that still has the advantage, but only just. The white helmet GPs now. So there is that expectation that he really should be a notch above these.
As well, that's a big shame. Pons was having a better weekend of it. I saw him earlier, he was pretty happy, and Christian...
pushing in second place. Then Brian Uriarte in third. Down the hill they go. Guys.
But you never know with Rookies Cup, do you? You turn up and someone else has taken Daniel down and out as well.
And Joel just doesn't have any luck at the moment, does he? As you say, he was doing better this week. Absolutely superb stuff. It's 164 kilometres there, 102 miles away.
Taking a big old step. And well, we're looking at 2 of them as well. Hakim Danish and Veda.
He certainly didn't need that. Both obviously okay, and they're going to be riding again tomorrow. They get up to 194 kilometres an hour before they scrub off speed into the left-hander here.
Pratama going with Uriarte at the moment. This is really impressive from him. And then happened here then. Oh, Christian took himself out, and then Pons
climbing the hill in 4th gear, all the way up here in 4th.
Car pushing, just cut across the gap to 4th place is increasing, Peter.
And there goes Veda up the inside. He did it.
Tim, Christian, that was a brutal looking one. Glad to see him in front of Uriarte. Sorry there, Peter, that was so close. They're being ultra brave through there. But look at Gonzalez.
The same place, and he looks over it. Brian looks over his shoulder.
How dare you? How?
Well, thank goodness for the Tech Air suit from Alpine Stars, which obviously...
Just waiting to pounce on a bunch of these riders that are coming down the waterfall. They fan out. How dare you do that to me?
Yeah, that's right. Well, he obviously...
Look at him back it in as well.
He's fired up as he was in the air and will have saved a very nasty collision with the tarmac on the way.
3 abreast towards the penultimate curve. Uriarte up to the inside. Car pusher doesn't want to give an inch, but he's forced.
Obviously happy in that corner, isn't he? Because he's done make the move through those fast right-handed down. There is a number 11 of David Gonzalez, the Spaniard. He's the 4th of those 5.
He cuts back up the inside. They go off the track, over onto the black stuff, in towards the final corner.
He's done it twice now.
There'll be plenty of people watching back to seeing what he was doing through there.
5 riders. and it still is Veda Pratama who has the advantage. Brian Uriarte.
Uriarte has to give away and move back down into third place.
Yeah, he went from first to third.
How he's turning in, how he's using the throttle, if he's using the back brake or something like that to get it to
second.
Look who our top three are, Peter. It's as if Pratama never went away.
Just on the scrub and the brakes into the left-hander. That's Pushin that leads again.
Earned so much Tyson, everybody else just send it up the inside.
Yeah, and that's a fifth.
Potentially the extra protagonists as well of David Gonzalez and Giulio Pugliese, but the top three.
And still 15 laps to go. My goodness, I don't know how heart rate will stand this. Up the gear corner if you're going really quick, which he clearly is. You know, often guys who will go through
Pratama, Uriarte and Dinesh. This seems like what it's going to be about this season, Peter.
The inside, it's the number 11 of David Gonzalez who has a look. They're in fourth. You've got to know exactly what you're doing in fifth, and for him to do that, assumingly he does. And there's the number 13 pulling out of the slipstream, passing Brian Uriarte. Goes in now
by 12 points. Here's what happened. He cuts up the inside, he goes wide. He's got.
Did do it in fifth, and not be worried that he's going to get himself offline or anything like that. Absolutely superb. No, he doesn't. Brian Uriarte on the 51, and the orange helmet still has second place, but behind.
A lot of corner speed, too much. He lost the front twice, and the second time he didn't catch it.
And it'd be interesting to see now whether Brian follows him and tries to pick up just exactly what is now Danish, and this is the battle for the cup. Was it Carter Thompson he already clipped actually?
I think so.
Whatever what he was doing, and Hakim Danish there getting a really good drive. Benyat Fernandez, of course, is out of it.
Once they got away with it anyway.
We're on board with Dinesh now. He goes there and no.
Down the back straight and threatened to take second place away from Brian Uriarte on the 51. He's in second place in the points, but he's not going to.
It's Fernandez in front of him.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, this lot are absolutely drilling it. It's nearly 3 seconds now, though. Thompson did bring him in.
Be there, I think, at the end of this one.
No, absolutely not. Let's have a further look down the field then. We got the likes of Marie.
Back with the lead. It's Brian Uriarte who has the advantage over Pushin in the white helmet.
A little bit by a few hundredths of a second in the last sector or so. But if you look at the lap times last time around, Morelli, who is absolutely at the back, is now picking up a point. You got the Frenchies, Plonk and Da Costa.
Gonzalez is in third place.
And you've got Morelli in there as well, Peter.
Where did he come from?
The leading trio all near enough for 148. Well, nobody else is in the 148. It's as simple as that.